Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is gonna come out in December, and that I'm also excited for. Um, Speaking of that, if anyone here has already watched the trailer, I talked to my mod action about this, like, offline and everything. Something I find interesting about the trailer is well, people were already saying it online anyway, is that some scenes that they were showing, um haven't seen live action Sonic, you should. It's on Netflix right now. Yeah. The first movie for Sonic is on Netflix. I don't know how it is for Australia right now, but it is on Netflix right now. So don't be afraid. Maybe come near December, I might have like a Sonic marathon of like just various Sonic media. I'll tune in. Because it's actually not that bad. Yes, it's very like, we're being funny Sonic Kids movie and everything, but it's also just like the adult Sonic fan is just like, all right, I like it, for a Sonic movie, and then like that hunk of gold in the sea, and I mean vast Atlantic Sea of crap, and I mean absolute dog dookie crap that is most video game adaptations nowadays. Like, literally, Sonic is the only one that's doing it right so far. Everything else has been absolute hot dog crap right now. Don't believe me? Look at the reviews for the Borderlands movie right now. Sonic is the only one that's gotten right consistently. It is 2 for 2 right now. And you're bringing Shadow the Hedgehog in the third one. And at the same time, to help with marketing, I guess it's for marketing too, you're releasing Sonic Generations again with a Shadow the Hedgehog DLC, which is a completely separate campaign where you're only playing as Shadow with more abilities. That's kind of like reiterating like his old stuff back in the day. Like, Sega's actually the only ones beginning it right so far. Like, I will say, Nintendo is also that hunk of gold, but they're not 2 for 2 yet. Nintendo has one more to do to catch up, but Sega's got 2 on them now. So, but anyway, people were saying, I was speculating that maybe the trailer for the third one that's out right now, in the trailer, because usually when they have trailers and they show the dates for the movies and everything, usually when you get close to the release date and everything, they're usually like, oh, it's gonna be out this specific day in this specific month, right? But the first trailer we saw earlier this month, earlier August, early in August, in the end of the trailer, the only thing they showed was December 2024 release, meaning they were actually going to release that trailer way before they actually did. So they had to fix something. So either there's like a heavy amount of editing they had to do for the trailer to make it work, or they just didn't feel like it was ready for it yet. But because you really have to think about it. Whenever studios release trailers for movies, and like whenever they release movies for trailers for movies, if it's a good more than half a year away, like maybe like a year and a half away, you'll maybe see the year and the month, not the actual day, because like, you know what month is going to come out, but not the exact day. Then you get closer to it, like a couple months away, then it's like, okay, it's going to be out this specific day, this month, yada yada. It just said December, because I was like, okay, it's end of August, almost September right now, and it's a December release. What date is it? Because they didn't tell us what the date was. And then turns out it's also coming out when the Mufasa movie is coming out. No one cares. If you go to see Mufasa compared to, and then if you go to see Mufasa and Sonic is right there, you literally have as much respect for me as I do for what's a hated character? Well, not respect, like them freaking Toneberries in Final Fantasy. I hate them things. I don't like them because they one shot you at random, but whatever. It makes you move faster to Sonic, exactly. And they're coming out the same day, which I find hilarious. But so I think they meant to release the trailer a lot earlier, but they removed a bunch of stuff from the trailer. And my hypothesis is because they had to edit out characters that were going to appear in the movie, but didn't want to reveal it too early. Why I say this is because a lot of video game companies, when they release trailers, I would say especially like not Sega, but like I was talking about this, Kingdom Hearts 3, to me, has the worst trailers known to man, to me. Out of all the games they release, Kingdom Hearts 3 has the worst trailers compared to the games. Like, here's how I say. Kingdom Hearts is Disney and Square Enix slapped together into one thing. But, in reality, it's not a 50-50 split. It'll be like, you have a game this big, about 40 hours. About 15 of them will actually be like original story, Kingdom Hearts, lore, whatever. And then the rest, well, what I said, 40 hours, like the rest, like 25, right? Yeah, the rest, the 25 rest of those hours is all Disney World stuff. Like, usually it's either a story you already know about, or a new kind of spin-off original Disney story. Yeah, still, this is a Disney story. Nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts, nothing to do with the lore, whatever. How is it that you put a trailer for the new story that's all new, you don't know what's going on, and it's showing about 10 of that 15-hour original Kingdom Hearts story slot that we all are looking for? Like, we want to know what's going to happen. We want to know what original Kingdom Hearts world you're going to go to. What's the stakes? What's the climax of the game? They showed all of those in the original and the first few trailers for Kingdom Hearts 3. For the actual game, when it had a release date, that's what they showed in the trailer. So we already knew, oh hey, this is gonna happen. The bad guy's gonna win. All the guys are gonna die in the middle of the game, and Sora's gonna have to do some weird mumbo jumbo shit to fix it. We all knew that before the game came out. That's why I say it's the worst thing, because nothing was a surprise when the game came out. When the game came out, we already knew what the ending was going to be like. So we're like, okay, let's get through the Disney crap just so we can get to the original stuff, so we can get through it. Love when trailer reveals the full story of the game. Exactly. I'm like, but what's funny is that they didn't show the Disney stuff. They didn't show the Disney World stuff. So we didn't know what was going on with the Disney World stuff. But guess what? None of the Disney stuff affected the original story stuff. So it's like, who cares? You can tell me what's going on in every world and how it ends. I don't care. I want to know what Xehanort's doing over here. I want to figure that out for myself, and me guessing the entire time. But they told us already. They told us. So we got to the end of the game. We already knew nothing was new and nothing was a surprise. Now, they did redeem themselves with the DLC, but besides that, imagine Cloud popping into Kingdom Hearts. See, that's funny because he didn't. He's supposed to, because that's the whole gimmick with Kingdom Hearts. It's technically a Final Fantasy Disney mixture, and he didn't show up in Kingdom Hearts 3 in the new format, and I'm annoyed. So I'm like, you had every opportunity, and it took you a DLC to even put Aerith and Yuffie in it, and for them it was pretty much at most a cameo at this point. I'm gonna stop talking about it, but the whole point is that video game companies are terrible at trailers, and Sonic, for that movie, got it right, because it's like, okay, yes, Shadow's a threat. Yes, he can beat Sonic's ass. But why? Like, if you don't know Shadow's original story from Sonic Adventure 2, you're like, okay, why is he beating up everybody? What's going on? Who died? Yada yada. People who are in the know are just like, we already know what happened. Well, how are they gonna spin it? And they're already spinning it, and it's like, ooh. Half the stuff they put in the trailer looks like it's going to be in the first, 20 minutes of the movie. So, what else is going to happen? Like I said, I feel like they edited out, a character or two in certain shots, and, re-CG'd certain scenes to make sure they put it was clean in the trailer. And I only say that because that's not the first time they've done that. Movie companies have done that. A good example is, Spider-Man No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home, all the way up to the release day, no one knew there was going to be 3 Spider-Men in it. No one knew. It was a hard guess, but no one knew. And even in the trailers coming up to that point, they edited out any other Spider-Man. No Andrew Garfield, no Tobey Maguire. You didn't see him. Tobey Maguire? I don't know. But you didn't see him in any trailers. You just knew something weird mess was going on. All these enemies from, old Spider-Man are here. You didn't know it was going to be 3 Spider-Man until the movie came out. And then it was so exciting. It was like, oh, I see. And the only reason why we kind of guess is because eagle-eyed, and I mean eagle, like, not eagle. I'll say owl eyes, because owls are scary with their vision. Owl-eyed people saw where they warped the shot slightly. They're like, oh, hey, in this one singular frame, before it cuts, it's a weird coloring in this one corner of the screen, in this spot right here, there's 2 more Spider-Man, there's going to be 3 Spider-Man. That was the only reason why they found out. People guessed. And I'm hoping that's the same thing with the Sonic movie, because in some shots in the trailers, the blocking with the characters, the CG characters and the live action characters, the blocking is off. Like, it's off center. And usually if there's a huge wide shot, like, and the character's supposed to be like kind of like down center, you're supposed to block it toward the even, at least to make it like that, visual symmetry, very satisfying. And it's off center. So I'm like, please tell me that was intentional and there's supposed to be someone here on the right side. But you're missing all my content. For more moments like this, go follow me on my Twitch. The community would love to have you.